Good morning, family of mine. That's what I call my YouTube family now. I decided to greet differently this morning because we're going to be putting this on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations. Excuse me. Our special awesome family and a match made in heaven, so it's going to be on all three. And this one is a tribute. It's a special day today. It is my late, great Aunt Bridget's birthday. It's her heavenly birthday. And I have to, I'm going to joke, of course, because she had a great sense of humor. She's 21 and holding, right, Aunt Bridget? Anyway. I don't know why, but she strikes me as the type that would be doing that just joking around. I don't know why, but and here's the thing, I've never met her. But what I do know of her, Mom said she had a great sense of humor, so I had to do that as a joke, because my mom says that all the time. When she hit 40, she's going, no, just no. I'm like, Mom, come on. But, and that's, of course, my mom's sister. That's Rocky's sister. She, unfortunately, was taken from us very suddenly. And, she, like I said, I never met Aunt Bridget. And originally I had an AI-generated song that I had written, but unfortunately, due to a bug, we can't share it. And I was going to have two songs for it, two AI-generated songs that I wrote. But unfortunately, this year, I can't do that. So hopefully, next year, I'll be able to do it. This isn't the way I wanted to do this tribute, but that's the way we have to do it for now. So unfortunately, it's the way it goes, unfortunately. So we'll go from there. Anyway, I got a pack of caramel cappuccinos. That's what we're going to have today. Which is why I didn't upload on Far Out. I didn't upload the coffee shop taste test because Samantha had accidentally mentioned, oh, we got to go get cappuccinos. And I'm like, uh-oh, okay. And, in her defense, she didn't know, which is okay. That happens. But anyway, also, I did want to announce on here really quickly that and I'm aiming this at anybody who is also a YouTuber, there is a nasty, and I mean a nasty kind of freaky iOS bug going on right now that scared the living shit out of me yesterday. Well, not yesterday, Thursday. And I wanted to let you guys know what's going on so that you don't have the same reaction I did. Because I was petrified, but rightfully so, honestly. But it was the wrong timing for this bug to happen. But there is an iOS 26 bug where when you upload a video to your channel, if you over and look at your new video that you uploaded, it'll say checking such and such time to go. And it makes it look like YouTube is monitoring your vlogs or your videos. So I wanted you guys to know, because I know I have subscribers on here on Far Out, and Mom's got subscribers, I'm sure, that are also YouTubers. That is not what's going on. I didn't see it on Far Out, because Far Out's uploaded pretty quick because they were short on Thursday. But A Match Made in Heavens, on the other hand, was longer. It was a morning grace chat, and I freaked out, and I thought that it had something to do with that copyright thing, and I was panicking. And I mean, for over 48 hours, I was panicked because I didn't know what the heck was going on, because, I honestly, because I didn't see it on Far Out, so I didn't think I didn't think there was a bug, because if I would have seen it on Far Out, excuse me guys, it's morning, I got the sniffles. If I would have seen it on Far Out, I would have known, okay, there's a bug. But it happened on A Match Made in Heaven, so I panicked. So yeah, I was a bit freaked out. And so I warned my staff, I warned everybody. I'm like, oh my God, this is creeping me out. Because I seriously thought I was being watched, and it gave me the creeps. But it wasn't YouTube, it was iOS. And I wanted you guys to know so that you guys know what's going on too, just in case it happens and you're like, what the heck is being checked? What'd I do? Because I mean, that is a logical thing to think, honestly, this day and age is, oh my gosh. Because a lot of people do think that, oh my gosh, we're being watched here. No, it's iOS. I don't know what the heck they broke, but they broke something. So I wanted to let you guys know real quick on here on Aunt Bridget's tribute, because Aunt Bridget would want me to give everybody a heads up, because Aunt Bridget would be the type that wouldn't want anybody to panic, because I'm sure Aunt Bridget was looking down on me going, you know, you're safe, because I was pretty panicked yesterday. But anyway, oh my goodness, but yeah, but I had a song that I wrote, but unfortunately I can't share it. You know, it was AI generated that I wrote. I had one. I didn't get the other one wrote because when I saw that I couldn't share the first one, I was like, well, crap. Okay, I'm gonna wait and record the second one. Oh, geez, lordy. Write the second one because I can't. I mean, I could still write it. I just can't share it, which is sad, honestly. I don't know what happened. It's bugs. These bugs, I tell you. Which now makes me wonder if Suno got bugged because of iOS, now that happened, honestly. It might not even, you know what I'm saying? It's like, maybe Suno has to fix it too. Maybe, you know, because these things, they update, these software updates, and it doesn't always go along with the app. So, like, for example, they update new software, and then all of a sudden, oops, the app breaks. And it's like, y'all, and I think, honestly, they should have them, you know, get them ready to update at the same time when they update these software programs, because it's like, guys, you're breaking our apps that we pay for when you update, and then they have to go and fix your update. It's like, so I wonder if that's got something to do with it too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Suno, but I kind of wonder if, Lord have mercy, that might be part of it too. I don't know. Because it seems like a lot of times when they update these apps, y'all, that Amazon notifications. La la la. Oh, a stupid notification for stupid news. Ugh. No. Anyway, the only reason I checked is because I'm expecting a package and I didn't know if that was here already or what. Because sometimes they show up early, other times later. And it's something for Vlogmas, honestly. It's going to be fun for one of the Vlogmas episodes. But anyway, but they break things when they update the software, and it's like, guys, you're breaking our apps, and we have to pay for it. If you're going to break our apps, give us a refund that month. Like, help us out if you're going to break it. But anyway, that won't happen. But because these things, some of them are not cheap. But yeah. And my staff's like, when I told her the price for mine, because I don't know what one I grabbed, but mine's a lot more expensive than it was. And I wonder if they switched my subscription to my other account, because my old ones did. And so I got to get a hold of them and fix my old Suno account, because it died. No fault of Suno. That's not Suno's fault. But maybe Suno can help me fix it, or link them or something to where I can get my other songs back. I don't know what Suno can do. Because basically what happened was my number, I linked it with my phone number instead of my Apple ID. And when my old phone number got shut off, it kicked me out of Suno. And my old phone number is now used by someone else, and I cannot log into my old Suno account. So I have to get a hold of Suno and get that fixed. And then, besides of course, this situation. But that one is not Suno's fault. The only problem is I can't find a place to put the new number in to get into it, to log into my old account and fix it. So yeah, maybe Suno can help me get my stuff back. Because I mean, there's a lot of great songs on that frickin' old account. And I'm like, and all of the stuff on the old account were not custom wrote. The ones on my new one, if I lost that one, I would be a mess, because I custom wrote a lot of those. And I mean, because I learned how to do that from Mama Rocky. I learned how to custom write, and that just triggers, honestly, memories of me as a kid. God, I wish I could remember that one poem, because I would so write it. I would write it in the lyrics and get a song with my old poem I wrote. I so want to write that in poem, the poem in song form, because I bet that'd be a beautiful poem. And I think I could write more to the poem and make it actually because I remember most of it, I just forget one verse. And if I could do it, I could probably get I could probably come up with a chorus, because all I would need would be a chorus. And oh, it would be beautiful. Yikes. I wish I had that freaking poem, because I tell you, because I think it was 5 stanzas that I wrote, and I can remember all 4. I can remember 4 of them, but not one. And it was a poem that I wrote called "When the Eagle Takes Flight," and it's so good. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Just chilling for a minute. But yeah, it's and Samantha heard, which one was it? Which song was it that I played her? Oh, it was that Christmas song, I think. And she goes, "Girl, you are talented." Or no, it was was it the Christmas one, or was it the one that Christy wrote? I can't remember now, but she's like, "Girl, you are very talented." But yeah, even Mom said that the Christmas song needs to be at the end of all of those, so it will be. We're going to figure out how to make that work, whether we need to put it at the end of the songs straight up back to back, or if we should put a little thing, a little spiel, and then bring it in. But we're gonna go get some cappuccino now. Ugh. Dude, you stink. Phew. Cat. Okay, so I'm gonna set this down and I'm gonna grab a muggage. And we're going to have cappuccino. Woo! Why do I got that stuck in my head? Okay. I thought I did that, but I guess not. Okay, let me grab these out of here. So with these, they're one step, so you have to do one. Oh, I thought I threw that away. Can I have this? Thank you. I thought I threw that away, but I guess I did not throw that away. Caramel goodness. Yummy goodness. And with these guys, you just use them, take them out, throw them away. You don't need anything in them. No creamer, no nothing. So one step, just like the lattes. But these are more flavorful, honestly. I don't know what brand these are, but these are. Smell that caramel. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Hello, Eagle Eye. How you doing? And I will have to put some more coffee in the Keurig. It smells so good. Yummy. And like I said, I'm going to put this up on Far Out, but I'm going to put up Samantha's taste test that we did last week. Me and her did. And mind y'all, I did this basically on fumes because the day before is when I had a really, really nasty freaking migraine. And I still wanted to go. So I went and I basically had a snack and some coffee. And you'll get to see what I tried. Oh, okay. Let me this. Put that there so I can get. Oops. Where in the heck? That way I don't have to find everything. make it easier on myself, fill up the Keurig. Can I have my cup? Can we shut the door? Would that work? But, yeah, so, oops. Yeah. It's filled up, ready to roll for another cup of coffee if I need it. There's that, and grab my phone and my cappuccino. Yummy, yummy-o. So this is the thing I drank the other day, guys, when I said I'm not telling you what I'm drinking because I'm not giving anything away. This is what it was. I will tell you guys, this is what it was. I was drinking a cappuccino because I was lazy. Phew. Cat, you reek, sir. Ugh. Good lordy. Lordy, lordy. Cappuccino. Yum. But yeah, we're gonna just chill out, have some cappuccino, and you know, just hang out. And Mom asked me to do something, and I'll do that probably tomorrow because today's going to be about Bridget because it's today's, you know, Bridget's birthday. So we're going to, I'm going to put this up on all 3 channels. And go from there. It's all about Aunt Bridget today. And, you know, like I said, I never met her because I didn't know Mom at the time. And, you know, I think that's another reason. Clancy, please stop. Don't start. Good grief. Interrupt what I'm doing so that I have to yell at you. But I think that's another reason why me and her hit it off so much. Is we both lost a sister. Now, mine wasn't the way, because see, she actually got to meet hers, whereas I didn't. Mine was, you know, like I mentioned before, when I did the upload to all 3 channels, mine was a stillborn sister. Mama actually got to have that sister bond. And so I think that's what drew us to each other was we both lost a sister. And it's not, sadly to hers, which is honestly, and mom, trigger warning when I say this, because I am curious about this. I do not get it. And this, I mean, because I know how it is for anxiety triggers, and maybe she's like me in this sense, because we both have weather anxiety with thunderstorms and like bad weather, because that's part of what took Bridget's life. It was a nasty storm and it was raining and she got in an accident. And it actually honestly surprises me because of that mom can watch severe weather coverage. It honestly surprises me. And maybe it's like me, maybe she's like me in the sense of the voices of the, like Ryan and Max, they're so calming that it doesn't trigger her. I'm assuming, correct me, Mom, if I'm wrong. But that's what I'm assuming, because if it was me in that situation, let's say I lost somebody in, whether it's a tornado, whether it's a thunderstorm and it's an accident, I don't know if I could even watch it because it would trigger me too much. Like if it happened today, I don't think Mom could watch it. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't, and I know she probably wouldn't be able to. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Ma. But I'd say if there was an outbreak today, Mom would not be able to do it. Or on that day. Ugh. Those are days I don't think Mom would be like, nope, not me. In fact, I know I'm correct, because me and Mom have a buddy system that if it were to happen on Bridget's birthday or on her death day, she would be telling me, you watch, I'll wait for you if there's something in our area. We have a buddy system, which is what you should do, because it would give her anxiety on those days especially. And so we have this system where, for example, and like even Nick, me and Nick have it. Nick Vogt, our friend. We have this system because I'm a night owl, okay? I'm used to being up at night singing karaoke in the bars. I'm used to it. Nick is not. He's not somebody that has to go to bed because he works. So Nick has to get to bed early and go to sleep. Well, I made a deal with him that if there's supposed to be warnings in his area, he could go to sleep, I'll stay up and watch. Which sometimes he doesn't listen and just stays awake anyway. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to call you. I will know before them. But, meaning his local radio station. But, because if it's overnights, I sure as heck ain't going to be up till getting pizza delivered this time. So, yeah, not going to happen. But, yikes, that is very hot. But, I'm usually the one awake. So I would get a hold of people and say, hey, guys, this is happening. But, yeah. Yeah, because sometimes he doesn't listen and he stays awake because he's like that. He'll stay awake. It's like, dude, then you go to work and you're exhausted, and then you get in trouble. Come on now. Dude, you gotta trust me that I'll call you instead of... And they're like, yeah, come on, dude. I mean, she's your friend. She's not gonna let you get hurt. No. Because then he goes to work and he's sleepy and he gets in trouble. I'm like, dude, don't do that. I got this. I'm the freaking night owl. I'm not going to go to sleep when you're under severe weather risks. If he's live or one of them's live, I'm going to be watching something. Yeah, crazy ass. Anyway. Because I am a night owl, I stay up. because I have friends everywhere, and I'm gonna be freaking staying awake. I'm basically the go-to, like, hey. But, because he's a goober, you know how Nick is, he's a goober. Anyway, I can say that, he's my friend, so I can give him crap. She gets paid. Yeah, I get paid. Bonzi pays me in K-cups. Anyway, just kidding. Could say Blind Mama does. Yeah, Blind Mama pays me in K-cups to tease you, Nick. Oh, shoot. Blind Mama's a jokester. She's fun. Well, it might not even be in K-cups. It might be in just regular coffee. But, we just had to say K-cups just to be funny. But, yeah, Blind Mama pays us in coffee to tease you, Nick. Anyway, she's another friend of ours that we'll probably be following soon. But, yeah, she's a friend of ours, and she's funny. Oh gosh, she's hilarious. She's a riot and a half. She's a freaking goofball, let me tell you. Oh geez, that woman's hilarious. Oh my goodness. And she's one of them that can make you crack up. You're having a bad day. You go around Blind Mama, that's going to end in less than a freaking fraction of a second. Yum. Cappuccino good. Caramel cappuccino good. I wanted to try the caramel this time. I've had the French vanilla, so I got something that I hadn't tried yet. But yeah, so I'm just chilling. Yum. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know about that bug because yikes, that's scary. I'm like, ooh, checking what? Like, what the heck? Because it'll say it, but it's actually already uploaded. So it's telling you it's checking, but it's really not. I don't know why the heck it does that, but it does. It's weird. And I found this out because Mom, when she uploaded last night, she looked and she saw it because I told her to look. And so she called them and found out. Because that was scaring the living daylights out of me, guys. I was like, yipes. Mommy, are you going to make that one audio file and send it to a certain individual about the thing next? Not, well, in March. Ooh, yeah. Just in case the thing breaks or the thing is still broken, send him a file. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to try to see if somebody can help me with the birthday intro and outro, guys, for A Match Made in Heaven and Far Out. I'm going to explain what it is, or even if it's just Far Out, I don't care, just something. And see if he can help me, because and I'll tell him, dude, I will pay you to write this, because I'm going to see if he can, because he's a musician. Mom, I think you know where I'm going with this without saying names. He is a singer, songwriter, musician, not like famous, But he plays keyboard and he writes his own stuff. He's a really good friend of mine that he can write his own stuff. He's written his own stuff. He's done covers as well. They are really good. And I think Mom and Lonzy and Nick know exactly who I'm aiming this at. But I'm going to see if he can write me a few fun little things for that, since Suno's broke. Something that's not copywritten, that isn't copywritten, and so I can use it. And then if Suno comes back, we can use his plus Suno. So we'll see. But if he can't, then I understand. But I really don't want to do it without music. It's going to suck. And originally we were going to write the songs for my birthday shows, but unfortunately it woke. It woke. Anyway, I don't know what happened, but there is a major bug with that one too. So I don't. And I was imitating my little brother, that was my sister's twin. When he was little, it woke. That was before he was able to really start talking in sentences. Because that kid could talk in sentences by the time he was a year. But when he was, starting to learn, he's like, it woke. It was cute. But yeah. But anyway. But yep. What a day. Nice warm cappuccino. Waiting on a package. That sounds really good. All I'll say is it's candy, and it's so good. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, because it's not going to take long to do the testings that I'm doing on there. So I'm trying to figure out what else to add to that. Because there'll be day 1 and day 2 already of it, which I've got to get that intro done so I can do that today. But we'll see what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to do it, because I got to figure out what else to do with it. Because it's a taste test and then probably just banter. I don't know. That's basically what this thing's going to be. It's going to be fun. Even Samantha's loving it. She's like, oh my gosh, I love this. I got to figure out what to do with the intro for it. Then you got to go on to, once you get it uploaded, because it's going to be on Match Made in Heaven, so you got to check the thing and see if it says private or not. Yeah. Because see, I don't even have to change the setting, because right now they've got me as private every time I upload. So I don't really have to change that. All I have to do is upload it. It'll be uploaded, but it'll be there. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. But we're going to see how that's going to work. Oh my God, that song. I tell you, y'all, I'm telling you, that song is so freaking good. I'm telling you, I'm actually really excited to show you guys. And like I told Mom yesterday, I said, there's no way I can't show it this year because one, the damn thing won't get out of my head, and two, it's too good to hold it back for 3 years. It's too good. It has to go there. And she agreed. And I'm sure Aunt Bridget would too if she were here. But today I'll get some intros done. Try to get some intros done. Figure out how to do those. But yeah, so we're gonna try to get this set up and ready to roll, because yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It really is. It's gonna be a blast. And we're looking forward to all the fun we're gonna have this year and beyond, with everything we've got planned. I'm sure Mama's gonna have a nice time planning things, and we're gonna have a boatload of fun. And I'm gonna have to wash up some muggage today. I'm going to wash up 3 mugs instead of 2. Oh my gosh, there's something behind that, because I'm telling you, I definitely think God's telling me something with that song, because it will not get out of my daggum head. Dang it, song! And I wrote it, so it's like, yikes. And it will not go away. It's like, I'm not going to quit bugging you until you play me. I swear. I was like, sheesh. Wrong time of year, folks. Well, not for me, technically, because I love Christmas. I could play Christmas songs all year long. I'm like Jessica in Prancer. I could play Christmas music all year long. But, this song, I tell you, is so freaking good. I mean, oh. And like I said, it took on a whole new meaning. I mean, originally it had a completely different meaning. When you hear the first part of the first verse, it's like, oh, it's going to be a typical Christmas song talking about, the Christmas season. And then it goes into, boom, our promise that we made all those years ago. And it's like, And it's like, yikes, guys. And it does fit, because by the time Vlogmas hits this year, it'll be a few years. It'll be at least 2. So it's like, well, it does fit. So yeah. And if we wanted to, we don't know if we're doing it yet, but we have an idea in July for something. We might throw it in there. So we'll see. All I'll say is Christmas in July. That's all I'll say. So, giving you guys a reason to stick around. But yeah, I've got a plan for that. You're gonna alternate the ending, aren't you? Yep. For something, yep. But yep. So yeah, it's gonna be a blast. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. But yeah, we're gonna have a blast this year. It's gonna be fun. We've got so much stuff planned. I'm looking forward to it. Stretched. But we're just, hanging out, and it's just like a chill morning. I tell you, it's just really chill. It's really relaxing, and it's, so much stuff that we're planning over on A Match Made in Heaven and on Far Out. So if you're from our Special Awesome family and you want to see stuff like this more often, banter and stuff like that, you'll find a lot more of that over on Far Out, on the Far Out World of Coffee Creations, because I don't always, I make coffee, but I don't always talk about coffee. That's the only time I'm usually talking about coffee is if I'm doing a straight up taste test. Then I'm talking about the flavor, how full the flavor is. I do coffee shop taste tests over there, which I'm uploading one today if you want to see what I'm talking about, where I go to a coffee shop, we sit in there, we drink our coffee, talk, banter, me and my staff, because she loves it. And this is the thing, guys. Samantha, my staff, is 1 in a million. Not many staff will step up to the plate and go, oh hell yeah, I want to be on YouTube. And the advantage, and this is another advantage to audio that some people don't understand, besides the fact that you can do this and people, sighted people can enjoy it too by, oh, I get to hear this and I don't have to look over at the screen and be distracted driving. I mean, I think the police would even encourage this. Because all you have to do is set it up before, like when you're, okay, let's say you're in the parking lot, at your apartment complex, or you're at your house and you're like, you know what, I want to watch YouTube today. I want to watch some YouTube videos. Put on Far Out, put on A Match Made in Heaven, put on Our Special Awesome Family. Okay. Because you know what? Honestly, watching doesn't have to be with your eyes. I'm sorry, it doesn't. That's a misconception in my opinion. Because I say I watch this all the time. And I watch with my ears. Not, yeah, you listen with your ears too. But I like to use the phrase, I watch it. Because technically you're watching it even if you're not watching it. You know what I'm saying? So people can say, ooh, and wait a minute, there's no video. Oh goody, I don't have to look over at a screen. I can enjoy it without even looking at a screen. And then I don't have to be distracted. And then guess what? It'll save somebody a ticket. It'll save them from being distracted at driving. It'll save from many accidents. On certain channels, they should be more audio related. There should be more audio related channels out there that does, hey, I'm gonna, and I'm not saying video is wrong, but when you're driving, video is the wrong thing to use because you're looking at a screen rather than looking at your daggone, windshield. which is wrong. That's illegal. You should be not paying attention to your phone. You should be paying attention to, what's in front of you, and around you, and drive correctly instead of staring at a daggum screen. Now, it's one thing if, you got your maps up, and even with that, you got to prop it up in a certain way so you can see it without turning your head all the way to the daggum phone. I'll have to ask Samantha how she actually does it. But some people, they have to have their maps on. They have to have a GPS. One thing I also recommend, don't have maps on by itself if you're sighted. Have your maps on, yes, but have the audio turned on. That way you can hear what's going on too, because it usually will alert you in advance too. Yeah, sometimes it gets annoying, but still, for safety, especially if you got friends in the car, kids in the car, you got music on, whatever. But yeah, have friends in the, have audio turned on. Especially if you're driving a blind person, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we like to learn our surroundings. It's good to know your surroundings when you can't see. Because here's the thing: especially if you know what's around you, you can learn the streets in your neighborhood, and that's also good for weather coverage. Oh, I've heard that street. That's close. Okay, I better be taking shelter now. That helps in more ways than one. It helps them to learn their neighborhood, even if they're not walking the neighborhood. It helps them learn their neighborhood, what's around their around their area, and describe it to them. Like, hey, there's a McDonald's to our right. And let them hear the names of the streets. That way, they don't have to all the time go, oh, what's around here? Because you have your GPS on visual all the time. But yeah, and I'm like, that's one thing. And like I said, too, you get to hear the audio, you're not distracted, but also you get to visualize, ew, that's a nasty face she just made there. I can just picture how nasty her face was when she tasted bacon-flavored coffee or whatever it is, like some weird off-the-wall flavor of coffee or whatever I tasted. And just by the tone of voice. But yeah, and some people think, oh, you're on YouTube, oh, you're doing video? No, I don't want to be recorded. But it's audio, so it's not like all that's being recorded is their voice, not their face, not, because some people don't want to be on YouTube because all they're assuming when they see YouTube, they think video, because that's mainly what YouTube is video. Samantha has a ball with it because what's being recorded? Her voice. Not her looks, not her face, not nothing. And so she enjoys it. And so it's like, it's all video. That's what everybody thinks. Well, we're in the minority because we do audio. But guess what? You explain, I don't do video, I do audio. You might be able to record more based on what you're doing. But if you're just doing video, you might not be able to record certain people, and it happens. But my staff, she embraces it. She loves it. And her and Jenny both love the fact that I do it because then they can listen in their car while they're driving. And they don't have to be bored with the same old stuff all the time. They have a choice. They can listen to YouTube if they want. And they don't have to worry about getting in an accident because it's on audio and they don't have to look at it. So, yeah, and I brought this up because of, what happened with her. You don't have to worry about the weather messing things up because guess what? It's audio. You don't have to look. You can pay attention to what's going on outside around you. You can pay attention to that rather than pay attention to the daggum video screen. You don't have to look at the daggum video. And I'm not saying she was distracted driving, but because I don't know exactly the details of, I know the weather screwed it up. I don't know if somebody hit her because they were stupid and distracted. I don't know. I don't know the details. But, and if they were, that's my point. I'm making this point on here on purpose because I'm getting a vibe she would want me to say something, because maybe I don't, like I said, I do not know the details. I just know it was a rainstorm, a bad thunderstorm, which is why she gets scared when she has family that's out in thunderstorms, which I don't blame her. I don't freaking blame her. And, that's why we do audio. That is one of the big reasons we do audio, because we do not want people distracted driving, especially in shitty weather. I mean, just straight up, I'm going to be blunt about it. Because there's a lot of crazy people out there who are distracted looking at their daggum phone and not paying attention and could kill you. And we don't want people killed. We want our people to come back to us and be here with us as we go through life's journey, okay? We want our subscribers with us. We don't want anyone, if you have sight, we don't want anybody distracted listening to our videos and getting in an accident. We want you to be paying attention so you can catch it if, God forbid, somebody else is being dumb and looking at their phone. Because technically that's illegal. You should not be looking at your cell phone anyway. So we make it where you don't have to. You can just put your cell phone on, listen to our vlogs, and drive. You can have fun. Ta-da! We want you to have fun. We want you to, enjoy our vlogs and have something to travel with and listen to and everything else. And that's why, all of my stuff is in playlists so that you can just, whoop, there you go. And like I said, Mom, hers isn't, but it's a lot of videos right now. Mom, don't do that. If you need help doing that, let me. I can go in and fix that, because I have nothing going on and you've got too much on your plate anyway. I could do that pretty quick. You do not need to try to put over 800 videos in a freaking a bunch of playlists. Let moi. I mean, Mom's got playlists, but it's, but I don't think her vlogs are all in playlists. But I could fix that. You, Mom, no. Let me do it. Because you've got a lot on your plate as it is. If you want that done. But for those that don't have it in playlist, put it on auto, or, that autoplay or whatever it is. Yeah, autoplay, that's what they call it. And it'll just go on. Because you got a lot of vlogs, Mom, and you'd have to go all the way to the beginning of the channel. So, yeah, no. For you to do it and get everything in there right, no. Go to the beginning of your channel. But, yeah, you'd have to let me do that. And I could probably do it pretty quick. Because, honestly, which, of course, you didn't know that probably at the time, but you want to do it from the beginning so you're not like trying to do that, but it's also an extra step when you upload too, which it's just adding it. So I wouldn't recommend doing that for you, honestly, because you're already like 800 videos in, over 800 videos in. So I wouldn't recommend that for you, because yeah, that's a lot. But you got your autoplay feature, so you can still, I mean, if you wanted it done, I could do it and get you caught up. You just have to take a day break or something for me to do that, and I could set everything up. And I could have that fixed up pretty dang quick. And you don't have to do anything with uploading. You would just have to probably take maybe a couple days off to do it, which, you know, with everything coming up, that might not be a good idea. So, just saying. Because that's something you want to do from the very, very beginning. But yeah. Because you want to keep them in order if you can. When you do that, that way it's earliest to latest when you put them in the playlist. Because even my ex doesn't have all his in playlists. Because he didn't start his from the very beginning. Oh, because he missed a few. So, you know, it happens. He didn't get all of his in playlists. Because he's like, everything's in playlists. I'm like, not quite. You missed a few, sir. Maybe. That's one of the things that you, like I said, and it's not for everybody. You know, not everybody wants to do that. But for me, I do. I go ahead and just put it in a playlist. I did that from the very beginning. Just so I didn't have to worry about it way down the road. That's just me. And like I said, that's why I told Mom, don't worry about it if you don't, you know, because there's so many beforehand. If you start it now, it's a little bit, you know, you won't be able to get everything in there in order. Unless you let me take over and do that part, and then you just wait for a little bit until I get the playlist all finished. Because it is a lot of vlogs. And saving things to playlists now anyway is a pain in the butt. So, I mean, for Mom, I wouldn't really recommend that because she's got so many videos as it is. Whereas me, I just recently started and I don't have nearly the videos, but I've already got it organized into playlists. The only time it changes is if I add something new to it, and then I add the video into it. Such as, you know, the New Year's blessings. That was a brand new thing that I added to the channel that day. And I wouldn't do that with that many videos, honestly. I wouldn't just start up doing that. That's honestly my opinion. Because it's already like several years in, and you know, you haven't done that, and it's, you know, hey, it's okay. You don't necessarily need to do that, but I mean, if you want it done, get a hold of me and let me know, and I'll do it, because that is a lot of work. Then you could just, if you want to upload, for example, to, you know, tomorrow, and I haven't finished it yet, just upload it straight up. Don't put it in a playlist, and I'll put it in. And then after I get it all done, I'll let you know, and then you can when you do your description, fix your visibility to public, you just go over to the thing where it says playlist or add to playlist, and then you just go in and add it to the appropriate lists. And you can put things in more than one, and you'll see all the lists that I created. And some of them you won't want to use because of what I'm going to do if you want it done. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to. It's not a mandatory thing. It's just something that I did from the beginning to organize so people can see what they want to see. Now, if you want it done, let me add it, because your channel's been around for 4 or 5 years, I think, or something like that. So you've got over 800 vlogs to organize. And I'm not doing anything during the day, so I could do that. Anyway. Dang it, Lonzy. But yeah. Somebody's having fun. Somebody's a giggle box. Anyway. Somebody's a giggle box. Anyway. And I am going to check far out to see if it's got a playlist for this. Stuff like this, because I don't know. Speaking of playlists. Because I think A Match Made in Heaven does. I got to look. Because I think one of them's got special tributes. I think it's A Match Made in Heaven. But I don't think Far Out has that. So I'm going to have to create that before I upload it. It might, though. So we'll see. I think one of them's got it. The other one I don't think does. I have to double check that before I upload, and then it'll be there. And this is, like I said, when it comes to playlists, I'm not telling everybody they have to do playlists. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm saying if you want to do it, don't do it if you've got over like especially if you want to do it from the beginning, because it is going to take some doing. Don't do it if you got over like 500 videos, unless you absolutely want to take the time to do it, because it's a pain in the butt. Now, if you're first starting and you want to do playlists, that's when I would recommend doing it. Create the playlist, make them public, and then when you upload it, just add it to the playlist as you upload, and it will be, your videos will be right there. If you add it into more than one, they'll be in all those lists. And you won't have to worry about, oh, it's not organized, where, and like I said, it doesn't have to be. If you don't want it that way, that's, you don't have to have it done that way. You can just upload it and let it go. No problem. I mean, it does take a little bit longer just to go in and add. It takes maybe a few seconds to add it to the list that you wanted in and just upload it. And like I said, you don't have to, and it will automatically do it. It's not any extra. It'll just upload it and put it in the appropriate playlist. You don't have to, though. Like I said, it's not, and I'm reiterating this for Mom's benefit, because a lot of people say that I tell Mom what to do all the time. I'm not saying, Mom, that you have to make playlists. You don't have to. You've got over 850 videos. If you want to just leave it alone, we can just leave it alone and just upload. Because you don't want to start it now. You don't want to start, oh, I want to do playlists now, and then start it now. Because if you do, then guess what? It's just going to start from this year. That should have been something done years ago, rather than, because now you got a bunch to catch up on putting them in. Whereas, and they wouldn't be in order unless, you let somebody else put them in, put it in the order, and bam. Whereas, you started it from the very tippy top, the very beginning, and do it, which is what I did. And not everybody has to. Like I said, it's not, doing playlists isn't for everybody. Now, if you want it done, like I said, I am more than willing to do it because I don't have anything going on. I don't, I'm not, I've not, I'm not doing anything. I can create the lists, put them together, and boom. We can put together all sorts of playlists if you want. I can do that. I don't have a problem with that. I can go in, create stuff, and I might have to do some creating on the way, but hey, I can do that. It's no trouble for me because I don't, I've done it since mine started. If you just want to do it the way it is now, that's fine too. It's a-okay. It's all good to go. Dan, then we'll just have an excuse to spy on Nana, what she used to do. Oh, just kidding. Oh! She's picking on Nana again. My job, I get paid. Not that we didn't know what Nana was doing all these years. Anyway, exactly. We were stalking Nana. Anyway, just kidding. Ta-da! I couldn't tell you the videos that she did years ago, but we've been following Nana for years. We've been stalking Nana. Anyway, just kidding. Yeah, one time the dum-dum, we accidentally unsubscribed for like 5 seconds. It was because some dum-dum, meaning my stupid phone, decided, because there was at the time, because I think it didn't start off as our special awesome family, I don't believe. It started off with something else where there was something similar right next to it that I tried to unsubscribe to, and it bounced me over and unsubscribed from Mom by accident, and I had to fix it. I had to resubscribe, and it was like a 5-second whoopsie. I fixed it. Anyway, fixed it. I love it. I had to be funny there. But yeah, Mom's probably like, what the heck, you resubscribed? What happened? Did you tell her about that? Yeah, she thought it was funny. She started laughing. But I had to tell that because sometimes the phone will bounce you to the wrong thing and you unsubscribe from the wrong thing. And you got to double check really fast. Because she was like, why did you resubscribe? I'm like, because my stupid idiot decided to hit the wrong channel instead of the one that I was trying to get rid of. And she goes, meanie. I'm like, yeah, no, meanie. Jeez. And me and Mom just cried. We were just dying because we were making fun of my phone because it accidentally unsubscribed from Mom's channel. Whoops. By I think it was like I said, less than 5 seconds because I caught it and I'm like, no, get back here. Stupid phone. But what I did, because it was maybe 10 seconds, because what I did is unsubscribe from that other one real fast and then went back in and subscribed to Mom's. Because it was like, dadgummit, phone, you idiot. But yeah, it was an idiot. Because they do the stupidest stuff sometimes. But anyway, I will be back over on our Special Awesome Family. And probably, I don't know if it'll be on both. I'll have to see what Mom wants. If she wants that on both or just a match made in heaven. But I will be back. Or if she just wants it on our Special Awesome Family. I don't know how she wants that speech done that she wanted me to do. So I gotta find out. And I will upload that as soon as I do that. Because I don't think today she's going to want anything done I mean, I might record it today possibly, but I won't put it up. I might do it in the morning when she's at church. So that might be just a morning thing that I do and hang out with y'all. So anyway, I will love y'all and leave you till next time. Remember, have a great cup of coffee, whatever way you like it, whatever flavor you like, whatever creamer you like. And if you get hooked on a flavor, don't blame me. Anyway, yeah, you can blame me. I don't care. I was being funny. Because I got somebody hooked on coffee. Ha, 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 ha. That's what happens when you say you don't like something. Don't do that. Don't say you're not into something. Because it'll backfire in your face. Trust me. I know, because it's done it to people. And it's done it to me. Don't say that. Eggnog. Ew. Except for that. Clack. Couldn't resist. Yuck. That won't, because I hate that shit. Anyway. Anyway, remember, you're special, you're awesome, you belong, you matter, you are loved, and you are safe. God bless you, everyone. Take care.